Welcome to NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. What a scene in Morgantown, West Virginia. This Appalachian rivalry carries over onto the Diamond, where it's like the Hatfields and McCoys if there was pine tar involved. Kentucky and West Virginia in a winner-take-all Game 7. The winner heads to a Super Regional and will likely host. The loser heads home for the summer. Here's what we got. And he has found his power here. And he sends a soft line drive into right field. It drops for a knock and a leadoff single for Tarnish, who is a devil on the base path.
Rinse and repeat for what he's done here. He's a menace. He will make you distracted no matter what kind of pitcher is on the mound.
And tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike 3. Missed opportunity. Tarnish not going into left field. This is Matthew Gravlin. 2 down. So Kentucky and
well, it's just another day of the week for him.
There goes Tarnish. Great jump, and didn't matter because Brown gets plunked. What did you learn about the errant throws from Yale 2 nights ago?
Well, it sounded like there was just an issue.
Form 2 years after. He's got Hindle in a hole. Runners on the move and just off the plate with 92. Double steal as Tarnish ends up at third and Brown replaces him at second.
Something to monitor here. Obvious weekend. No bigger start than Game 7.
Tarnish at second, or third, Brown at second, and the breaking ball's in there for strike 3 looking. Couple of Ks in the first for Yale. And West Virginia holds Kentucky scoreless in the opening frame for the. And he chased 90 up. Susi's got a K, 1 down.
Already a good sign here as the Kentucky faithful applauding.
And it's driven to the gap in left center field. Long run for Hansen. That one will hop right over the fence for a 1-out double for Gavin Kelly.
Well, mistakes in the zone are going to be paramount.
In the starting lineup for Game 2. Cannot be playing at 100%. On the ground. Good reach by Bell. He's got speed, but he's able to take care of Schoenfeld.
Oh, man, that is a big-time play up the middle. That ball had.
And they've been really good on the base paths. Swing and a miss. It gets to the backstop. Here comes Kelly. And West Virginia's on the board. And Smith is at first base. Nick Mingione is going to come out and have a word with Brian DeBrouwer. What did he see? A couple of years ago, West Virginia went to Lexington for the regional. There were no hotels available. They had to stay in dorms. They took that personally. Another mistake, and Sean Smith picks up another 90 feet.
Now, you asked off the top here tonight. One of the credos for Kentucky.
Each of the last 2 games against West Virginia. That was charged a wild pitch to Susi. Here's the 3-2 to Gravlin. And it's in there for strike 3. Kentucky gets off the field, but not before a pass ball and a wild pitch and a 20. Tommy John surgery coming out of high school, 6'3", 220. He was a high school quarterback there, and he rips one to the right side, backhanded by Guzman. And he takes it to the bag for out number 1. Here's the 3-2 to Cerny. And a swing and a miss. Little dribbler to Einish. Out by a step, 1-2-3 frame, worked by Max Yale. Just a 4-22. That means the number 1 seed and the number 2 seeds in this entire tournament have both been eliminated. UCLA and Georgia Tech. Einish pops up to short, 1 down.
That means number 3 Georgia, who is it?
Started his career at Des Moines Area Community College, and he goes down swinging. That is the 4th strikeout now for Jackson Susi. How long do you think they stick with Susi?
So again, in talking with Nick Mingione, of course, would not.
Has drawn 7 walks. It's been the patience of the bottom of the order and the willingness to take the gifts that they're given, just like that, a 2-out walk.
Something you don't want to do, especially early in the ball game, already down 1, extra out.
Season. In the fall, West Virginia and Kentucky met up in an exhibition and swinging another foul tip strikeout. That is the 5th K for Jackson Soucy in 2 innings. 1-0 West Virginia. Right back at him and past the hip, backhanded by Kresser. Nice play by the second baseman. And so 1 down. And for complete coverage of everything happening with the regionals, head to NCAA. Led the SEC in sacrifice bunts and top 25 in the country in stolen bases. Yale notches another K. That's his 4th. 2 down.
He has been absolutely in control.
And Bell takes one. They don't move. This is part of the attack.
19th, I believe.
On that left knee. Nick Mingione, his head coach, raved. They got a pickoff here. Guzman steps in front, throws a one-hopper to second, and he's safe. West Virginia's thinking to challenge. Matt Ines thought he had the tag on him.
Does he get him before foot strike on the base? Calling the field was safe. Was.
Now Kentucky trying to get it going. It was Bell. Now here's the call.
After review, the call's overturned. Runners out.
But that. Guys to move past last night's result.
Concern, I'm not sure. I did have the thought like, here we go.
And a drag bunt for Armani Guzman, and he's aboard. And last night's hero waits on deck. Another pickoff. This one to second, and didn't get the tag down.
My goodness.
3-2 pitch is pulled to third. Cerny's first chance. That's good. Back across the diamond. They get one, but it advances Guzman.
Now
It's a hold your breath kind of moment with ground ball.
This a 1-run deficit.
Schoenfeld taps it. Bell can't come home. Didn't have enough time. They get the run across, and you could see the exasperation in Tyler Bell's face when he saw how far down the line Armani Guzman was.
Well, it won't be an error charged to anyone in the infield earlier in the inning, but already.
John Smith ambushes the first. The top spin single to left.
Hi, Ross.
And Jelkin now on the mound, getting loose. The Kentucky ace. There's ball 4. Gravlin works a walk with 2 down. And Smith pushed to second. And he sends it to left field. Hansen has it, and Kentucky escapes any more damage. Leadoff man reaps it, and Armani
From his breaking balls tonight.
And the breaking ball's in there for strike 3 on Lawrence. 5th K for Max Yale. Coming in with an OPS of 1225. Doesn't always make sense, doesn't have to make sense. And he launches it to right field, lumps him back at the wall. It's gone. Just the 6th home run of the season for Hudson Brown. Well, you can take that scouting report of lack of power, wad it up and throw it in the can. Kentucky second to last in the SEC in home runs. And now Brown with a solo 1-out shot.
First mistake of the night, out over the big part of the plate for Max Yale. And Hudson Brown at attention, ready to strike. Foot down, extension, And deep into the early dusk into right center field, almost off the Biomechanics and Performance Center. And the lead is some long ABs as well.
Yale bounces back, and another K. That's his 6th. His own Gainesville Regional. First pitch popped up by Braxton Van Cleve. Tyrus Hall in the sunshine. And that will close the Kentucky 4th, but not before Cats ask, what can Brown do for you? And pitch for Nebraska. That lasted a year. And a strikeout looking for Kresser. Then he went the community college route. Ended up at Houston in 24. Had Tommy.
And you see his pitch usage there.
And a capper to third. Cerny with the backhand off balance throw. Beautiful reception by Brown at first to take it off the hop and get out of the way of the runner Lumsden.
Oh man. Third base has been a real place of trepidation.
Swing and a miss. Takes care of the 9-hole hitter Tyrus Hall.
Little change up, little change of pace. Kentucky trying to fight back.
Little Rock in the supers for the first time. They get the winner of the Gainesville Regional. That one ongoing. Cerny with a tapper to short. Einish from deep. And off the leather of Guzman. Bunt's popped up, and Yale's got it. Lack of execution by Kentucky, 1 down.
Yeah, rarity for this group who have used.
And so I had to learn how to find the middle of those extremes. Einish shuffles it to Kresser on to first, and a double play for the Mountaineers to get out of the 5th. Just a 9-pitch inning for the ace Max Yale.
Well, pitch department as well.
Guzman, honorable mention, all Big 12. Into the left field corner. Hansen deep on the run, and that one is a fair ball. One hops the wall, and Guzman strides into second with a long leadoff double.
How impressive has this man been? The line
To him or last night's hero? 3-2. And he tugged it. Went with the changeup again. And there's 2 on now for Paul Schoenfeld. And
on base, so many chances to put it away.
To the left side and through. Guzman will motor home. Kelly stops at second. West Virginia leads 3-1.
Well, put a hit in the wrist column. The hero a night ago.
Kentucky did not play a single SEC road game in front of a crowd of less than 5,000. Popped up the shallow center in Tarnish. That being said, there was no doubt for anyone who was here. Omaha, 3 wins away. Into right field, in front of Van Cleve, around third Kelly. Schoenfeld to third. And it's an RBI double for Matthew Gravlin. And West Virginia extends the lead, now up 3. And he hit him. And they catch a break because the run would have scored. And they'll put the runner back at third. So a hit by
ball if he wanted to.
And the breaking ball's popped up. Tyler Bell has it. Infield fly rule in effect. Huge second out. And West Virginia. The 0-2. Grounded to the right side. Hindle's got it. And they leave the bases loaded. West Virginia has already stranded.
And if you're Ian Korn, big shutdown opportunity right here.
And the first pitch, grounder to the left side. Einish on the run. And he gets the speedy Tarnish. And Korn had to be surprised that he was called on so early when Yale left in the first.
Not the way he probably envisioned coming to the park and seeing his opportunity in the game, period.
And he gets Bell, nicked him in the foot. It's the second time Tyler Bell's been hit by a pitch in this game. 3 different publications last year at the Division II level. His 3rd season playing in Division II. And a soft line drive gets down and a knock for Lawrence. And Kentucky's in business. 2 on with only 1 out. And Hudson Brown coming up. Homered his last time up. And Brown chops it to first. Guzman steps on the bag. It's enough to advance both runners, but it's the 2nd out of the inning.
Right back into the zone. Great visit right there from Gavin Kelly.
And a little roller on an excuse me swing. Guzman gathers, and Kentucky with a missed opportunity. No runs on a hit. A pair left. Korn does his job, middle of the 6th. He's had 141 pitches on the weekend. And he blows 95 right past the 9-hole hitter Tyrus Hall. Communicates so well that into the glove of Brown. He said, when Maisie picks up the phone to call me, we speak the same language and I already know what he's going to say, but it helps to have a guy who's been there to confirm what I'm
sharpening iron theory at work.
Kelly drives this one into the left field corner. Hanson to the fence, and it sneaks over. It just goes over the tapered wall in left, and Kelly's got his 16th of the year. .348 feet over the wall in left.
Wow, what a blast.
Kelly's 3rd of the weekend.
99 on the exit velo, but that had a little topspin to it.
In front of the bullpen.
I told you yesterday, he's got a little Fernando Tatis Jr. to him with the follow through, and boy, oh boy, was that a big league swing right there.
Schoenfeld bangs it up the middle. Another 2 out. Off the knuckles to second, and only 1 needed. But Gavin Kelly is doing Gavin Kelly things. He's
9 defensive outs away from punching your ticket to the Super Regional.
And another one for strike 3. And Van Cleve goes down looking.
The Kentucky offense between Max Yale and Ian Korn thus far.
To Guzman. 2 down. Swing and a miss. Korn puts him down in order in the 7th. And a hard hit ball to left field, and another hit for Graveling. By the way, Cal Poly will be the opponent for whoever wins this. Cal Poly breezed through the Los Angeles Regional as the #1 overall seed. UCLA was eliminated. We've had the #1 seed and the #2 seed both go. Georgia will host Mississippi State next weekend. Breaking ball to second. Hindle to second for 1. Bell on to first. And a 4-6-3 double play. Breaking ball hammered to third off of Cerny's glove. It hurries and late.
Now that had a vapor trail on the back of it. And
inning extended for Ben Lumsden. And he hits it hard up the middle. That'll get through. Cresser's motoring to third. Mountaineers have runners at the corners as they keep the pressure on.
well, feeling the opportunity for the knockout punch.
Swing and a miss at 95 up in the zone. And Austin closes the door and puts up a 0. He only 6 outs remaining to make some noise. into right field. Lumsden deep into the corner. And in foul territory, handles it, one down. That was the job.
UCLA was defeated. Boy, did that open it wide for the pathway to the Supers.
Einish got him. 2 down. Tyler wanted nothing of that. He came back to try to finish it. He sends a sinking line drive to left. 2-out single for Tyler Bell. First team all-conference shortstop in the SEC.
And that swing is exactly
Mountaineers tonight. And that one finds the hole. Lawrence with a 2-out knock.
Here we go again. The late frames and the high drama. No lead is safe.
Hudson Brown's got a home run tonight. And he drives this one deep to right field. It is way out of here. A 3-run home run and a brand new ball game. Blue got in, and that pocket of ballpark is losing its collective mind while everybody else is silent. Second bomb of the night for Brown. That one 440 feet. And it's a 1-run contest.
We just got done talking about how the late frames have been absolute anarchy. The swing is absolutely gorgeous. Almost carbon copy of the one that he had earlier. And that one deep into the early dusk here in Morgantown. Change what the hitter has seen thus far.
And there it is, and this one's lifted to left field. Back, and gone! Tie game, Ethan Hindle. Back-to-back home runs for Kentucky.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious? It's happened again.
Kentucky's got some 2-out of 2 home runs.
Well, back-to-back homers gave Kentucky a cushion last night. They needed him tonight to try and draw back into the fight. That's your equalizer, and just over the fence. Oh man. And Ian Korn can only watch.
Inning until later, and so it cost them 94 pitches as opposed to perhaps 80. And another hit for Kentucky. All of this coming with 2 outs in the 8th inning. 5 consecutive 2-out hits.
Consistency compounds. Being hit with a haymaker here in the 8th.
Swing and a miss. That'll close it out, but not before Kentucky made some noise. Brown and Hindle. And Guzman in foul territory. This is Cerny. He has got space and squeezed it.
Nothing been routine about Kentucky defensively at third this weekend, so you hold your breath every time it's hit there.
And he strikes him out. 2 down.
Just completely changes the complexion of the at-bat.
We're tied at 5 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Winner take all. Schoenfeld to short, Tyler Bell. Kentucky had to work hard to get back in this game. It is tied, but it feels like the Cats have the lead. Chirping on the mound, we go to the 9th.
Suspended.
Leadoff walk puts Carson Hansen aboard. Gets it down, fair, only plays at first. And Owens advances on a sacrifice.
All right, mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, 2 down. Back to the mound, Cole's got it. And we head to the bottom of the 9th in a tie game. A trip to the Supers on the line. 3-pitch strikeout of Sean Smith, the cleanup hitter. West Virginia. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Bennett.
This is one bad man.
Especially the history between these two teams deserves extra innings with a spot on the line in the Supers. Heinisch, comebacker, Bennett. Wow, another huge play. Both sides playing fundamental baseball tonight. Kentucky's played in a couple. And this ball's lifted to center field by Luke Lawrence. One down. Kentucky knocked off North Carolina State in the 2024 College World. Against the shift, it's low and away, and a one-out walk.
How impressive have the at-bats been from Hudson Brown tonight? Has been absolutely laser focused, incredibly disciplined.
Hindle can hit the high heat. He's put up big numbers, and the breaking ball's low and away. And that's a ball 4. So, back-to-back walks.
Extremely advanced.
Another breaking ball. Van Cleve goes down swinging. 2 down. And a breaking ball hit to left field. Gravlin. Woo. Little dance by Gravlin in left field, but he's got it. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Kresser's already got one walk-off this season. Does he have a... Kresser finds a hole against the shift. And the leadoff man on.
Well, he beats the shift, and it's just a simple inside-out swing.
And a payoff to Lumsden. Ball 4. Now Adcock is throwing in the Kentucky bullpen. Bunts popped up, and it's handled. And a missed opportunity for Hall. Jack Bennett was perfectly placed. And there's one down.
Oh, man.
Team doubles. Into center field. It gets down. Around third is Kresser. Cue Country Roads. West Virginia wins it in 10. The experts said this would be the most intriguing regional and the most well-balanced, and boy was it. A Game 7 that's won at